Good day. In this video we'll discuss sword. Now, what are swords? Sword are numbers that they have square roots. Like when you have square root of 9, this number is in sodic form. Could also be square root of 2, could be square root 1, let's say square root of 5, and or square root of 20. Now, the calculation behind sword, or the use of the sword, the concept of sword, is that while we have some number, example, whenever we have the square root of 9, your answer is just 3. What if you are given the square root of 20? How would you get? What would be your answer? Now, you can't get a whole number because this the square root of 20, there's no perfect square for 20. So therefore, the concept of sword comes in. In also this short clip, I would want to introduce a simple conversion of basic sword. Whenever you have 2 square root 5 and you're asked to convert this to its sword. Now, I would come back here, please. The square root of 20 is actually 2 root 5. If you simplify it with sword. So the square root of 20, since we can't get a whole number, just like when we solve for the square root of 9, we would use sodic form to represent the square root of 20. And the square root of 20 is 2 root 5. Now, you will be given basic sword, like what we have here, 2 root 5, and you'll be asked to conversion of from this basic sword to the sodic number, the number with its sword. What you do is that you say 2 square, this should be in bracket, 2 square, then the 5 would remain inside the square root. Next, 2 times 2 is 4, that's 2 square is 4, and you still have your 5 here. Next thing to do, I would write it here, the square root, bring the 4 inside the square root, so it becomes 4 times 5. And 4 times 5, as we all know, would give us the square root of 20. And that's that for that. What if we are given 6 root 10? Same thing you would do here. You say 6 raised to power 2, the root of 10, equals 6 times 6 is 36. So you say 36 root 10, and we'll go down and the square root, bring our 36 inside the square root now, times 10, you would get 360. So this is 360. So the square root of 360, since we can't get or arrive at a whole number, would use sword to simplify it, and that's what sword actually serves. I'm going to leave a question here for you to do. You try this. Try for me 8 root 6, and let's go with another 2 root 7, and also 5 root 11, and lastly 3 root 8. You win. Just believe.